Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with Pan Those Eyeshadows Project Pan update, and this one is an exciting one. I have hit pan in a total of 3 shadows. 2 is from this project pan and 1 is like a bonus eyeshadow that I've hit pan on, but I still want to share it in this video just because, you know, this is a project pan of panning eyeshadows. So even if I do hit pan in other shadows that are not in this project pan, I still want to show them. And on this side, I'm going to swatch the colors that are no longer going to be in this project pan, and then this one will be what I was going to be in my project pan, just because I do want to show you the colors. And I'm going to show you what I've hit pan on first, and then second, and then third, and then I'll show you the update of the other shades. So the first one that I've hit pan on, and actually, before I get into that, I have everything that I'm going to show you on my eyes today, all 5 shadows plus 3 more that I'm going to show you. And yeah, I'm just going to jump on into this. So the first shade that I hit pan on, if you have seen my Throwback 30 project pan, you would have already seen it, and it comes from the Ammo palette. And this is the shade Chopper, and it's right there, the only one that has pan in it. And let's see if it's gonna even zoom. Anyway, so this one I hit pan on September 10th. So that is the first one that I hit pan on. And I'll go ahead and swatch you that color. And I actually enjoyed this shade. And I do have it on my eyes where the red is. I have that underneath that sparkle. And it's right there. So it's like in the center of my lid. And that's what that looks like. These two, if you haven't seen my first video, I'll have it linked down below on my Pan Those eyeshadows. This one I was really worried about hitting pan on. I thought it was going to take forever to hit pan on. And surprisingly, I hit it in the first month. And that comes from the Laura Geller Grace palette. And it is in Wild Purple. And it's right there, as you can see the pan. And this one, the reason why I've already hit pan on this, it takes a lot to build up the color. I have it on my outer corner and as a wing somewhat, and that's what I'm wearing. So it takes a lot to build this color up. So this one I hit pan on September 15th, which was really fast. But I continued using it some, just because I do enjoy the color and I enjoy the eye look that I've been wearing, because this is the eye look that I've been wearing a lot this past month, just to use up these shadows. And that's that one right there. And I've used this one a total of 11 times. So that's why 11 times doesn't seem that much, but I have pan in it after 11 times. And the next one that I hit pan on is something else that I was extremely worried about. This is the one that I was not happy to see coming into this project pan. And it comes from the Pur Festival Palette. And it is the Wild Child shade, which is that pink. And you know from the last video that I was really concerned with this one because I thought it was going to take forever to hit pan on that. But this right here, first off, I wear it a lot whenever I do wear it. Like, as you can tell, it's mainly pink on my eyes, and it was also very, very powdery. And like I said, this is the look that I've worn so many times this past month, and I love it. So yeah, I've hit pan on that one right there. And something else that's in this palette that I have on my eyes, so this right here is in my upper crease and also on my lower lash line. And I do have this shade right here, which is Firework, on my lid right there, in the center of my lid under that gold, or on top of that gold. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this pink for you. This pink is very pigmented and I really enjoyed using it, surprisingly, right there. And on to the shades that I have not hit pan on. And and I used this. How many times did I use this? I used this one 11 times. This I used 12. So that's how many times I've used these two. And on to this one right here. This is from my Natural Lust, and I got the shade Peepshow. And I do have quite a bit of a dip going into it. And it's that shade right there. And I've used this a total so far of 11 times. And I do have that on the inner corner of my eyes. I don't know if you'll be able to tell or not. But yeah, this is such a beautiful shade. It worked really well with the purple shade because it does have a purple undertone to it. So yeah, this one is a very pretty shade. And I forgot, I have to go swatch it for you. And let me put it down. It does take a little bit to build up, but that's why I like it for the inner corner. And that's what that looks like right there. And on to my next one, which is the chocolate gold from Too Faced, and I had Cocoa Truffle. This one's gonna take a while because it is so pigmented. You need just a little bit of amount, but it is this shade right there. I don't even know if you can even tell. I do have a very, very little dip going into it. I absolutely love the shade. It works so well with many different eye looks that I've used, but where it's so pigmented, it's going to take a while before I hit pan on this one. And that's that one right there. And I've used this a total of 14 times. I think this is the one that I've used the most. And yeah, I really enjoy it, but it's going to take a while to hit pan on that. Last is from the Kat Von D Satan Center palette, and this is in Rosary. And this is what that looks like. I do have a dip going into that. Hopefully by next update I will have hit pan on it. We'll see. And this one is underneath the gold, which is underneath that firework shade in the center of the lid. And then of course from the chocolate bar, it's in my crease to deepen up that pink. And I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this one. This one I've used a total of 13 times. So this is my second most used color, and then the brown is the most used. So that's what that looks like. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull 2 more shades into this project pan for this month. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the percentage. Last month, I had hit pan in a total of 3 shades, and I had 2,116 single eyeshadows. So that left a percentage of a 0.0014%. And since then, I brought in 2 different palettes. So I brought in the Wet n Wild and Pac-Man Game Over palette, and then the Wet n Wild Coffin Break palette. That's for the Halloween collection. And then that went up to 2,135. And then I recently decluttered 2 palettes, which brought it down to 2,123. And if you haven't seen my throwing shade project pan, you will know, well, if you saw that, you will know what I decluttered. And then another palette that I decluttered will be later on into that video. So we're gonna go ahead and tell you the percentage now. So it is 6 pans that I've hit pan on with 2,123 shades, 2,123. That's easier. So my percentage is now 0.0028%. So that kind of doubled my percentage, even though that's, yeah, very little. Anyways, so on to what I am going to be choosing. I'm going to be choosing 2 new shades, and I'm going to go on my Pretty Random app, and I'm going to type in the shades that I have, so which is 2,123. All right, so the first one we will be choosing is 863, the glare. And the next one will be 1,312. And I'm going to go ahead and choose the palettes that are in here, and then I'm going to show you what I chose, and I'll be right back. All right, I am back with the 2 shades, and I have not looked to see what colors they were, just so that we can find out together. The first one that I chose came from the Urban Decay Naked Heat, and it is in the shade Ember. So pretty. Okay, I'm good with that. I'm gonna take out that. The shade that I chose is this shade right there. So pretty, very fall-like, which is perfect. And I think this will actually go good with the shades that I currently have as well. There we go, and that is the shade right there. I'm happy with that one. It's probably gonna take a while because where it's so dark. And the last one came from the Wet n Wild California roll, and it was the 5th shade in the palette, which is total opposite of fall, which is this shade right here. Lovely. And let me hold it up correctly. There we go. It's that shade right there. Oh my goodness, that's it's very green. It's like a green blue. Does not go with the rest of the colors, I tell you that now. So that one right there, that one will probably be hard to pan. So yeah, that's like a spring summer shade, not a fall shade at all. Like this right here was good until that one was added in. Lovely, lovely. I was hoping, I knew that the California roll had a red, and I was hoping to get the red. No, nope. So that is my colors for this month. And yeah, that is it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, thank you guys. Bye.